Thank you. My name's Jeff Japers and I'm a delivery driver for curries, spooning korma through people's letterboxes. Yes, and I work up to 60 hours a week. I've got a wife and 4 children, and I'm doing this in my spare time. And you probably think, Jeff, surely you haven't got any spare time. You're probably right, I shouldn't really be here. My wife thinks I've gone out for bread. And Piccadilly. Because I'm the main breadwinner in our house. I go out to win bread in competitive games where they use bread as prizes. And like I say, we've been married for 21 years, which is a long time. Thank you. But not as long as my Uncle Roger and my Auntie Barbara. They've been married a lot longer. Got a photograph of them here. That's my Uncle Roger, the twat. That's my Auntie Barbara. That's Barbara's sister, Peggy, who was a tour manager for Black Sabbath in the 1970s. Anyway, this song's about them. I said to Barbara, when you get home, can you put on the central heating? I won't be back till gone 8 o'clock because I have a meeting. But when I got home, the front room was cold, no heating was on. I took off my coat to give Barbara a row, but Barbara was gone. I put on the heating, sat down to watch Pointless while the house was warming. Pointless had been on at 5:15, but I had a recording. Also I thought, but the power was off at the sockets in the corner. How could she be so cruel to me? I should divorce her. Then I remembered the programmes you'd missed could be watched on demand. So I got to see the episode of Pointless just as I had planned. But I only got to watch my favourite show until the head-to-head. It was then I remembered that I lived alone and that Barbara was dead. Thank you. Yeah, she died. You see, Barbara was having an affair with the next door neighbour, Barry, and Roger found out and he wasn't pleased, and he switched off a life support machine. I've missed out a few details there, but I think you're getting the idea. Have you ever ridden a horse? Have you ever had a divorce? It's time to ask inappropriate and equestrian questions to a member of the audience. Right, we haven't got much time, so I need quick one-word answers. How far will this go? Let's ask this fella here, what's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie, have you ever ridden a horse?
Indeed I have, yeah.
Charlie, have you ever had a divorce?
Not yet.
Charlie has ridden a horse, but Charlie has never had a divorce. We ask inappropriate and equestrian questions to a member of the audience. Give Charlie a round of applause. Now, get the ukulele out for you, because it's not all about horses, because this next song is about tigers and bees. Because sometimes it's difficult to tell them apart, isn't it? Because they've both got stripes. Tigers and bees, bees and tigers, tigers and bees, bees and tigers. I am asking you please to not mix up your tigers and bees, although they both have stripes. And one of them stings, the other one bites. One of them will give you honey, oh so sweet. The other one will tear your flesh off, 'cause he likes eating meat. Oh yes! Tigers and bees, bees and tigers, tigers and bees, bees and tigers. If you take my message to heart, I'll show you how to tell them apart. One of them lives in a hive, the other one may well eat you alive. One can be quite annoying and make a buzzy sound around your head. The other one will rip your guts out and leave you lying dead. Oh yes! Tigers and bees, bees and tigers, tigers and bees, bees and tigers. Tigers and bees, bees and tigers, tigers and bees, bees and tigers. Don't try to catch a tiger inside your own jam jars, and don't try to put a bee in a cage. It'll fly right through the bars. Just remember, bees are the ones that are rather small, whereas tigers are fierce and they like to maul. So don't try to swat one in your hall. Tigers and bees, I am asking you please, don't mix up your bees and tigers. The tigers and bees. Thank you. Right, stop clapping, I haven't got much time. Now it's 2018 already. It's a different world we live in, isn't it? And it's incredible to think that somebody born in the year 2000 can now legally get divorced. Amazing. But people do things differently now. Let me tell you more about this in this next song called Just a Thing. I saw you in the supermarket browsing the bananas, halfway up the food aisle you were wearing your pyjamas. I might think you were losing your mind if this was 1972, but now it seems it's just a thing some people like to do. I saw you wear your trousers with your bum cheeks hanging out, and you didn't seem aware of it as you walked about. And you looked at me weird as I tried to pull them up for you. And now it seems it's just a thing some people like to do. And I saw you filming at a concert with your mobile phone. You watched the whole show on a screen like you could do at home. Filling up your phone with MP4s you'll seldom view. Now it seems it's just a thing some people like to do. I saw you make a private call whilst riding on a train. I now know things I'd rather not about your wife Elaine. You'd have thought to share such things in public might bring shame on you. But now it seems it's just a thing some people like to do. And I saw that you've been tweeting almost everything you do, like what you had for breakfast and your trip to B&Q, keeping us all up to date with the mundane life of you. Now it seems it's just a thing some people like to do. Yes, now it seems it's just a thing some people like to do. Another family photo for you here. Turn the reverb off. That's my mum. That's where you'll find her most Saturday afternoons, just coming back from having played the organ at a church wedding. She's not supposed to be there. She just sits at the back playing a little Casio. And she likes to shout out lawful impediments and throw rice over the happy couple as they leave the church, you know, leftovers from the previous night's takeaway. Anyway, she had 3 children and I'm the middle child, and I'm 2.5 years younger than my older brother, and then I'm 4 minutes older than my younger brother. Now the more observant amongst you will have deduced that I have a twin, or as I like to call him, the afterbirth. And we're identical. Ooh, identical twins, you say? Have you got any distinguishing features? Any way we can tell you apart? As a matter of fact, we do. I have this small freckle here, and my brother David was circumcised as a young boy. So no matter what angle you approach us from, there's a way you can tell the difference. Oh yeah, he lost a leg in a boating accident. And he's black. Well, we've been having some lovely weather recently, haven't we? Put me in mind my favourite place to go on holiday. The sun is always shining on the coast, at the holiday destination we love the most. It's a place where seagulls love to fly, where you can sit and watch the ships go sailing by. Barry Island, Barry Island. Oh, I love to be in Barry Island. A quarter of a mile of golden sand, complementing the marvellous facilities on the land. If you've been there once, then you'll want to go again, which is easy to do. You can get there on a train. Woo-hoo! To Barry Island, Barry Island. The next stop after Barry Town is Barry Island. On a clear day in Barry you can see the Putlin's Minehead Resort. And when visiting Barry Island I have often thought, do those punters at Putlin's Minehead understand that if they look out to sea then they might see the wonderful Barry Island, Barry Island, Barry Island. Oh, I love to be in Barry Island. In recent times I have heard people say, what are they saying, Jeff? That it's more sophisticated in Cardiff Bay. But Cardiff Bay is rubbish. Just a few fancy buildings, and it doesn't have a fun fair like the wonderful Barry Island, Barry Island, Barry Island. Oh, I'd rather be in Barry Island. You say, why not try up more southern down up and up? I say, mate, you must be having a laugh. I got all I could ever want in Barry Island, Barry Island, Barry Island. Geographically speaking, it's more of a peninsula. Barry Island. Barry Island. Barry Island. It's your land and it's my land. Barry Island. Thank you. I've got another family photo for you here. That's my sister-in-law, Angela. She was stood there ages, just staring at the water, till the last of the bubbles rose to the surface. But it does take a fair few minutes to drown a badger, doesn't it? She said she was doing her bit for the foot and mouth crisis. I said, Barbara, that was over 10 years ago. She says, oh, I don't watch the news, Jeff, it's too depressing. But she is a big fan of the weather, as am I. And Derek Brockway. Don't know if I've got any fans of Derek Brockway in. Have you seen Derek Brockman's Weatherman Walking? Last week, they were on the top of Cadair Idris. And Gabby, his guide, goes, you see those hills over there? They were all formed during the Ice Age. And Derek goes, I suppose this whole area would have been covered in ice then, wouldn't it? And Gabby goes, yes, Derek. You know, you learn something new every week on that show. Because I didn't know much about Wales before I came here. I'd seen a few episodes of Ivor the Engine, but that was about it. And I knew that people often refer to things as being the size of Wales. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've got some examples here. Here's Tony Robinson on Time Team.
Since then, they've mapped in detail an area the size of Wales.
Here's another one. John Humphreys off of Radio 4.
The Daily Telegraph says Chinese officials are planning to create the world's biggest city. It'll be twice the size of Wales.
Another one for you. Former Prime Minister Gordon Brown.
The helicopters is pretty big, and all operations in an area that's pretty much the size of Wales now.
It's happening all the time. It's like they're using the whole country as a unit of measurement. In America there is a state that stretches far and wide, with mountains in the highlands, an ocean by its side. This state is called New Jersey, and it has 15 jails, and it's about the size of Wales. Everything's the size of Wales, because Wales is really great. When you're measuring size, then nothing else will do. It's the land above all other lands, as everyone can see. At the top there is an island, they call it Anglesey. Wales, the size of Wales. Wales, the size of Wales. An area of rainforest vanishes every year. It's like we're chopping away at the lungs of the world and nobody seems to care. I'd like to say that the area gone is as big as the Yorkshire Dales, but it's not. It's the size of Wales. Everything's the size of Wales, because Wales is really great. When you're measuring size, then nothing else will do. It's the land above all other lands, as everyone can see. It has a road from bottom to top, it's the A470. Wales, the size of Wales. Wales, the size of Wales. Meteor comes from outer space, speeding up towards the Earth to kill the human race. But how big was that meteor? You can't measure it with scales. But it was about the size of Wales. Everything's the size of Wales, because Wales is really great. When you're measuring size, then nothing else will do. It's the land above all other lands, as everyone can see. It has Tom Jones and Doctor Who and Dame Shirley Bassey. Dame Shirley Bassey. Thank you very much, and that's it from me. And I've got CDs for sale, £5. Come and see me around the back if you want one.